Dr. Reem Alawi, the junior doctor who suffered horrific facial burns. The sulfuric acid thrown scorched her front door. How painful it must have felt when the substance splashed onto her skin. How painful her life will continue to be. Rouf's warped reality saw him walk away from the scene looking different. He'd dressed as a large woman to deceive police. Detectives initially released this footage looking for a female suspect. In fact, this was Rouf buying a pot of fruit as his victim received urgent medical treatment.
Tell me about throwing acid in space.
How so?
Or explain that to me.
It's a horrific incident. I don't know. What do you mean tell?
Well, so tell me about the 20th of May.
As in where I was?
Yeah.
I was in London.
No.
From what I can remember, I was in London and I was in Hyde Park, sort of walking. I just did a lap of Hyde Park, and then went home.
the day that you've described in London, how can you be sure we're talking about Thursday, the 20th of May? Could you be mistaken? Could that, the day you've described going to Hyde Park, could that be the Friday or the Wednesday? Tell me how you're sure it's the 20th.
Just because obviously it would be beforehand. I'd check the day, check what day it is, be like, this is, because that initially that was the day that I was supposed to meet my friend.
Which friend was this?
The girl that I'm sort of seeing.
Okay, just remind me of her name.
It's
Right. Okay.
So the plan was to see her on this day. The previous days I sort of just wanted to stay with the family, stay at home.
That was the Wednesday.
Yeah.
Over this time period you were in London, and as I've said, your alibi is far from concrete because there's not a lot of things we can check about it. And then there's this person walking around who looks a lot like you. What can you tell me about that?
No comment.
These two exhibits I'm going to show you are RH04A and B. So this is what it's like now, following the attack. So that's her in hospital. So she's got quite significant burns to her face, and obviously you can see she's got a dressing around her neck. What can you tell me about that?
No comment.
Did you do that?
No comment.
Mm.
Why did you do that?
No comment.
There's one question about the images that are in front of you on the floor. How, you should be able to answer this. How does it make you feel when you look and you see the difference between these two top pictures and that bottom one? Can you tell me how it makes you feel?
No comment.
Given that you spent, if this goes to court, a jury will watch this interview, and a jury will watch what you have to say about how you feel about seeing injured in this way, horrifically injured in this way. So I'm going to ask you one more time, how do you feel when you see these images of, as a person to person, how do you feel?
No comment.
Also discovered these handwritten notes, white shoes, fat suit, perfume, all among the 31 items planned by Rouf to make his costume convincing. Detectives now certain of who was responsible. During sentencing, the court heard how Rouf was depressed after losing his mother to cancer. That, the judge said, did not justify his incomprehensible actions, which were fueled by jealousy and rejection.